Hey guys, it's Sarah here from New England Junk Journals, and I'm on to do another thrift haul. I have quite the backlog of thrift hauls to do. I'm going to try to get through them in this wonderful, peaceful Saturday afternoon. So I'm going to start with some books that I have gotten from the transfer station, as well as some books that I picked up at a local antique and rare bookstore. And they have a really great $1 bookshelf. You walk in and it is just beautiful in there. It's just walls and walls of bookshelves. And most of them are very, very old and very, very expensive. So I do like poke in some of the bookshelves and have a look, but it's one of those stores where like the books are just, they're old and they're fragile. So I don't really want to just take books off the shelf willy-nilly, because I'm just afraid that I'm going to damage it even more than it is. But they have both a children's section and a regular section where there is a whole bookshelf of dollar books. So if I can remember which ones are which, I will point them out. I'm wondering if this is even one of them. I'm not sure, because these came such a long time ago. They've kind of just been sitting here, kind of. Let's see if I can get that off later. But this is wicked cute. After the Sun Sets, a Wonder Storybook. And this is 1962 edition by Roe Peterson and Company. Let's see, I think you guys are close enough for this. But it had some really cute illustrations in here. Fairies and brownies. Some of them in color and some of them not. The story of Cinderella is in here. Hansel and Gretel. Some stories I've never heard of before. I've heard of this one. I think this is, I don't know if it'll say. Frida and the White Bear. It's like a Norse story, I think. Scandinavian at least. But yeah, really cute. Look there. This I haven't even checked to see the condition. It's not too bad. If I ever see these like little tiny golden books, like the first books or any of the other golden books, I usually pick them up. This one is copyright 1982. This was also from the transfer station. Favorite nursery songs. Yep. But look at that. How cute. This is 1956, the copyright for this one. But the illustrations were really sweet. And it's actually not in bad condition, I don't think. So this one will probably get hoarded or sold on the maker's market, only because I don't see myself being able to tear into this one when it's in, I mean, the spine has like a little bit of the plasticky part seems to be coming away, but other than that, it's in good condition. So I probably couldn't tear that one up. This is a happy ending book, and I have quite a few of these now, and they're all in pretty good condition. This does have like some staining on the bottom, but it's very minimal. I may put these together and sell these as a lot. I think it would be like 3 or 4 of these together, but they're really cute. And these, I believe, are from the 80s. 82, yeah. This is the Larousse Guide to Houseplants. And I believe Larousse is like French for encyclopedia. But it has really great matte pages with these beautiful floral illustrations. And they're all like, you know, on one side, so they're perfect for fussy cutting. That was in the junk bin. As was this one, F. Marion Crawford by Dawn Orsino. I have no idea what this book is about. But I saw it had some pretty plates in it and that it was an antique. So I picked up, okay, I take it back. Dawn Orsino is the name of the book, and F. Marion Crawford must be the author. And this is, it's from 1891. I don't think I've shown these yet. If I have, forgive me, guys. Stuff gets like stacked up in here. The Secret Life of Flowers from the Odyssey Library. And these books still need to be cleaned. 1964. Secret Life of Flowers. And it's got some great little illustrations in here. Look at that gorgeous monarch. It's a bird of paradise, I think, flower. So that was cute. This is a Greek reader for schools. This probably did, I believe this came from the antique store because they usually write the price on the flyleaf. This is a first edition from the first edition was printed in 1917, and this was printed in 1931. And it's Greek. So pretty cool. There weren't like any illustrations or pictures or anything like that, but I liked the fact that it was in Greek, and I love the cover. You can see the wear right along the edges. This one is in rough shape on the edge and on the back, but it looks so grungy and lovely. And the book board is coming away, but a little bit of glue in there. A little bit of glue and repair, and it'll be really nice, I think. I think it's still got some left in it, some use left in it. This is also $1 from the antique store. 1867 printing, and it's just the Declaration of Independence. But look at the pages and the old font and typeface where you have the S's that look like F's and the paper, although it does have quite a lot of foxing on it, and it is coming right out of the book. I thought the paper was really, really nice. It feels really good. but I did pick that up. Here is the Brownie Scout Handbook. I believe, even though I don't see a number here, I do believe this also came from that. I think. My memory is not super, super great. 1951. Great illustrations in here. So cute. I love it. And look at that cover, so adorable. This one is called Who Wrote It? And I just love the gold on the spine and on the cover. And look at that end paper, the fly leaf here. Thompson Public Library. This came from the bookstore, 1881. An index to the authorship of the more noted works in ancient and modern literature. And it's very very index style, you know. It looks like a glossary or an index. And it is, you can already see some of the signatures are coming out. But yeah, I loved the flyleaf, the end paper. I don't know if you can see that really well, but it has like little birds and floral, this tone-on-tone brown. So cute. And I love the cover and the fact that it had like this library kind of ephemera. This was just a copy of Black Beauty that I found at the transfer station. I figured I would just add this to my children's book pages. I have quite a few already taken apart and sitting in a bin, waiting to be made into paper packs. This is the Cumberland General Store. This is a summer fall catalog from 2000, the aughts, guys. It's vintage. But not only is it actually vintage, it is vintage style as well. So I loved these pages. It looks like an antique catalog of things. Lots and lots of pages. It reminds me kind of like the old Sears and Roebuck's catalogs. Sorry, where was I? I'm sorry, I got interrupted by a phone call. But yeah, I thought this was so cool. Lots of cool little ephemera. It reminds me of the old Sears and Roebuck's catalogs. I probably already said that. But really, really nice things, either for fussy cutting or literally just to fold into a signature. Love this. Then, oh, this one came, as you can see, came from Goodwill. This is a illustrated golden dictionary, the Curtis Waters Illustrated Golden Dictionary for Young Readers by Simon & Schuster. And it's been lovingly written on. And this one is going to have to get defunkified. I'll put it that way. Definitely this was in the house with a smoker because it smells heavily of smoke. Printed in 1951. Lots of great, I love the colors in here, great pages. But before it can be used for anything, it's going to have a timeout, let's just say. It's got to go in the timeout box. But very cool. I don't mind taking this apart when the time comes because it's clearly not in that great condition. I mean, I could try to get the not crayon, pencil off. We'll see how it goes. These came from the transfer station. Somebody was getting rid of a bunch of stationery, resume paper. This is all certificate paper in different colors. So we have like a cream and brown, and this green, and a blue, and a gray, and then this reddish brown color. So very cool. And that is regular paper, I guess. This is it says cotton fiber paper, 100% cotton fiber on the box, but the watermark, if I can see it, I don't know that you'll be able to see it, but it says on here, it says 25% on the actual watermark. Diamond White Bond, USA, 25% cotton, 100% recycled. So even though it is, it must be the wrong paper in the wrong container. I mean, I can go down to the very bottom and it's the same thing, 25% cotton. But that is pretty cool. These would be awesome to coffee dye or print digitals on. It's a really beautiful paper. I don't know the weight of it because that wasn't one of the things. I don't think. If it is, it's all, you know, scribbled out. So anyway, that was one thing. This is Southworth parchment paper. At least that is what the containers are. Yes, yeah. I don't know if you see the texture on here? Yes, this is definitely parchment paper. I'm not sure, again, the details, but that's really cool. This is also by Southworth. 25% cotton fiber content, heavy weight. So this is 20 pound. I don't know why 20 pound would be considered heavyweight. I consider that printer paper. No, this seems definitely heavier than printer paper, slightly. And I don't know, again, if the texture's coming across. I mean, it's mostly smooth, but I can see like the little lines throughout it. And the watermark says Southworth something. Antique. Southworth Antique. And then we have 24 pound watermarked 80 sheets of this. Again, 25% cotton paper, and it's a granite kind of pattern. It's a nice weight paper. Very, very fun to try to coffee dye or tea stain a bunch of these and see how it would turn out, see how it would look. And a few more books and then we're done. This is the General Foods Cookbook. Something General Foods. $5.28 in 1999. But this was printed way before 99. This was printed in 1932. And it's a first edition. Oh, I should look this up and see if it's any, if it's worth anything. It's got some nice font. And I know it had illustrations in it. Black and white illustrations, but I thought there were some color plates in here too. Possibly I am mistaken. And that is what I appear to be. I appear to be mistaken. But that's okay. There's still like a lot of, it's really cool. Love the old font and format. And these nice big numbers, page numbers. Very cool. General Foods Cookbook. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it says. I did not translate it, but it seems to be a volume. One volume out of many. Number 2. It goes from 3 to H. I don't know what that means. This is in Cyrillic, and I cannot read it. This was printed in 1908 in the USSR. Tome 2, and it goes from 3 to H, whatever that means. Hazel, any idea what this says? Let me know. I don't think there was the whole collection, but there were several volumes just sitting in the dump bin. So I snagged this one out because I wasn't sure if I wanted them or not. This says 1958 right here. So this was printed in the 50s and not in 1908. It's some kind of like an encyclopedia type thing. There's all entries. It's yeah. I just don't know if it's just like a basic encyclopedia or what. But yeah, I thought it was cool. It was a foreign language. I don't see many things. Well, I'm starting to see more and more things in Cyrillic in my area at the dump. So maybe somebody who is from that area whose estate is slowly being emptied. I'm not sure. This one is called Sunshine in the Soul. It's a very small book. To Ermina from Minty. Printed in 1903. And I believe it's just poetry. But it was a nice font and it was an antique. So I picked it up. It would be interesting for a small size journal. Just needs to be cleaned up. This one also needs to be cleaned. It's called The Golden Age by Kenneth Grahame. Illustrated by Maxfield Parrish. I've tried a couple times to see if this is worth anything, and I'm still not positive. It has this lovely onion skin paper protecting the plates with the little titles on them. This says 1900. But in here it says copyright 1899 and 1904. So it has this like very kind of thick paper, like very soft and very thick. And there are a few like little illustrations in here and some plates. They seem to be very pretty, but I'll continue to do a little bit more research on this before making any hasty decisions about it. But look at that beautiful cover. It's gorgeous. It still has that gilding on it. Couple more. This is Manual of Corrective Gymnastics. I'm not sure if you can see the title, but there we go. This is from 1926, and it is what it says it is. It's a manual for correcting different kinds of curvatures and things like that with gymnastics, different exercises to, you know, fix like a curved spine or feet that have turned in, things like that. Fix your posture. Yeah, see the scoliosis here. So I thought that was really, really unique. It had these plates and like really interesting looking illustrations. This is a woman's gymnasium suit from 1864. And then here's a woman's gymnastic costume from 1842. My, how far we've come, guys. Style of women's gymnasium suit worn in England in 1827. Yeah, that's not going to hinder you at all in the gymnasium. So lots of really unique kinds of plates and illustrations and stuff in here. So I thought it was cool to add to the collection. And then lastly, I have these two. This I'm not even going to try to pronounce, but it's something Live in France. This is by Gin and Company. So a learning book from 1930. Second year pupils for the basis of systematic study and grammar. It's a French exercise book. But it has like little illustrations. I mean, little plates. Look, this one has a song. That's cute. Kinds of really unique stuff. And then this one is called Modern Progress. Copyright 1920 and 1923 by Willis Mason West. So it's a history book, but look at that. That is a really pretty color plate. And you've got maps. Is it the same one? I don't know. Oh, there's another pretty one. So yeah, when I see these in the bin, I just like to take them out, even if it's only to rescue the color plates and interesting pictures and maps and stuff. At least it can be of some use to somebody at some point. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for stopping in and seeing the books that I was just going to say recently got, but not so recently got. I'm going to see if I can do a few more of these. If this is coming out on a Thursday, then it's hashtag Thrifty Thursday, which is hosted by Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. And it's also a Thrifted Treasures video, no matter what day it comes out. And that is hosted by Dale over at Not Too Shabby Chic. And I'll make sure to have the appropriate people linked in the description box below. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a great week and God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.